Good morning. Shall we close eyes for the word of prayer? Dear Heavenly Father, we just want to thank you for this wonderful, blessed day that you have given us, Lord. This is the day that you have made, and we'll rejoice and be glad in it, Lord. Father, especially we remember our final year students. You have enabled them to come here, Lord, to study and, Lord, to excel in different areas, Lord. I pray that you would bless them and let them, when they go out of this college, let them come out with flying colors, Lord. Let them influence this generation. Let them be a global leaders. Let them touch this nation and transform communities for your glory, Lord. Father, we once again give this event into your hands. Bless us, lead us, and guide us. Into your hands we give everything. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen.
Thank you, choir, for the beautiful song, and thanks for the prayer. I call upon the people to sing the Tamil Thai Varthu. May I request all of us to stand for the Tamil Thai Varthu. Please be seated. The 26th graduation of Kodaikanal Christian College has been called to distribute Kodaikanal Christian College diplomas and certificates in various subjects of the college upon the candidates who, in the examination held for the purpose, have been certified to be worthy of the same. Welcome address and annual report by Dr. Sam Abraham, Chairman and Principal, Kodaikanal Christian College. Sir, before I would start the welcome address, myself, students, audience, everyone is waiting to hear from you, sir. So I will be jumping in the report. I want to make it as brief as possible, even though it's mentioned brief report, but it ran for 13 pages. I don't think I can take that much time. We are all eager to listen to your voice and your thoughts and your wisdom, sir. What you came and gave the last time, it's vibrating in us, so we would like to do that. I thank the Lord God Almighty for His presence in this place, welcoming God before we welcome the others. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome one and all for the 26th graduation and 28th College Day celebration. This is a solemn occasion for Kodaikanal Christian College, molding our students, equipping them to be global leaders in this competitive world where they can face any challenge anywhere. As we, being this graduation day, college day celebration, on behalf of everyone present here, I warmly welcome the dignitary of the graduation ceremony. Welcome you, sir. Professor Dr. Krishnan, Vice Chancellor, Central University of Tamil Nadu, Thiruvarur, on this graduation day, and College Day celebration. We welcome you, sir. I have a longer list to invite you. At that time, I will come with that, sir, about you. It is my pleasure to welcome our Vice Chairperson, Dr. Geeta Abraham, Vice Principal, Controller of Exams, Dr. Vijay Raghunathan, Provost Emmanuel Babu, Associate Provost, Dr. A.B. Thomas, Associate Dean, Professor Pinky, Deputy Controller, Examination, Professor Venkatesan, Manager, Mr. Richard Marlin, Department heads in charge, faculties, staff, non-teaching staff. I feel privileged to extend warm welcome to the graduating students and their parents who have continuously supported us in our endeavor, spreading the light of true knowledge to our extended family and friends gathered here, to those who could not come in person and watching online. Welcome one and all. I would go for the report. I will try to be as quick as possible because we have some message coming. Honorable Chief Guest Professor Dr. M. Krishnan, Vice Chancellor, Central University of Tamil Nadu, Thiruvarur. Madam Vice Chancellor, we are honored to have you, ma'am, because this is one of the first functions that she is visiting us. What a joy and privilege to have you with us. Dr. Geeta Abraham, Vice Chairperson in absence. Dr. Elias C. Jacob, Vice Chairman, International Collaboration and Development in absence. Dr. Vijay Raghunathan, Vice Principal or Controller of Exams. Professor Emmanuel Babu, Provost in absence. Dr. A.B. Thomas, Associate Provost. Professor Pinky, Associate Dean. Department heads in charge, non-teaching, teaching, graduating students, students of Kodaikanal Christian College. A special welcome to parents, pastors, guests, press, well-wishers, former chaplain Steve, Professor Minu, Mr. Boaz Willem, a personal friend. We are honored to have you all with us. It is my privilege to present a brief report on the accomplishment and activities of KCC in the academic year 21-22. I express my deep sense of gratitude to the Lord God Almighty for the constant guidance for this institution. Kodaikanal Christian College has always stood for its motto, Born to Lead, in shaping young minds to face the competitive world with a sense of self-worth and to become global leaders in the process of fulfilling their purpose on God's creation on earth and utilize their individuality. I skip the history of KCC. Managing Council, KCC is under the governance of House of Abraham Charitable Trust with the Board of Trustees, Advisory Council, Governing Body, and with the Management Committee. The Management Committee goes this way. Dr. Sam Abraham, Founder and Managing Trustee, House of Abraham Charitable Trust, Chairman and Principal, KCC. Dr. Geeta Abraham, Life Trustee and Vice Chairperson of KCC. Dr. Elias Jacob, Vice Chairperson, International Collaboration and Development. Ms. Samantha Abraham, Treasurer of House of Abraham Charitable Trust. Mr. Stanley Thomas, Trustee, House of Abraham Charitable Trust. Ms. Jessica Esther Abraham, Trustee, House of Abraham Charitable Trust. Dr. A. Munian, University Representative, Assistant Professor Head, Department of Linguistics, School of Linguistics and Communication, Madurai Kamaraj University. Dr. M. Vijay Raghunathan, Vice Principal and Controller of Exams. Professor Emmanuel Babu, Provost. Dr. A.B. Thomas, Associate Provost. Professor Pinky, Associate Dean. Richard Marlin, Campus Manager. Calvin Elias, Sales and Marketing Manager. Carmel Lena Jacob, Administrative Secretary. We take it as a great privilege that God would trust us and send the young people to nurture, mold, guide, and guard them to face the world according to His will and purpose. Academic program, we have expertise, people who come and regulate the syllabus every year, and the 2020 we revamped the entire academic program, and we are at equal with the UK graduation program. We have 25 teaching faculty and 30 non-teaching faculty. teaching staff. Thousands of students have graduated from KCC and have strong connection with its alumni who are spread across the globe, connected and bound in the spirit as KCC family. Unique program of our certificate and diploma programs that we have additional certificates and diploma programs along with the degree program, which has been approved by the Mother Kamaraj University as required program. We update ourselves in every way. For example, now from last 2020, even when we started the program, we started into 5G technology. Students are given special certificates, diplomas on 5G technology based on their subject, and leadership is one of our thrusts in our certificates and diploma programs. We always start with a theme for the year. And this year it was forget the past and focus on the future. And what God gave us was from the verse, remember you not the former things, neither consider the things of the old. Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth, shall you know it? I will even make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. We were guided in 2020 March to go on for online exam. And God promised us that He's going to do even greater than that in the days to come. And we have experienced that. The slogan of the year 2022, be the light. We express our students to go out to the world as light, that they would remove darkness in this society, in the world, and give light and peace to the people. Highlights of 2021-22, major institutional happenings. As early as March 6th of 2021, COVID first dose was given as an institution. First in Kodaikanal, the health center came and gave for the entire campus. March 22, Ms. Lakshmi Subramanian, Executive Director, Global Adjustment Foundation, conducted a webinar empowering women and girl children. Webinar focused on believe in yourself, learn from each other. April 16th, COVID second dose was given. So we became 100% vaccinated campus on 2021 April. April 9th and 10th, faculty in physical interviews. April 12th, 13th, online faculty interview and recruitment. June 16th, Faculty Orientation Program 1, conducted by Professor P.C. Lakshmi Narayanan, Dean of Academics and Professor of Finance, Loyola Institute of Business Administration, Chennai, former HOD and Dean of KCC. June 17th, Faculty Orientation Program 2, our Provost, Professor Emmanuel Babu, gave the on-topic SMAC, specific, measurable, achievable, and compatible goals and taking risk. June 16, 18, 19, 20, 22, faculty meeting was conducted. June 23rd, student orientation was taken by the chairman and principal, Dr. Sam Abraham. Forget the past and focus on the future. And Vice Principal Dr. Vijay Raghunathan focused on attendance and mentorship. Associate Provost focused on campus language and student ethics. Projects and internship details were shared by Professor Vivekananda. Culturals and webinars were focused by Professor Afrin. After the orientation department meeting was conducted by HODs and brainstorm sessions were done. July 9th, students conducted cultural program on Good to Be Back. It was an exciting time and moment that the experience they shared with us. By July 9th, our second dose of vaccination was administered to all the students and everyone, where we became 100% vaccinated campus in Kodaikanal and elsewhere. July 21st, Freshers Orientation, Professor Joseph Devadasan, Management Trainer, alumni of IIM Ahmedabad, was our chief guest. And he focused on don't dwell on the past and drive on the future. July 23rd, Freshers Night. We had a fantastic exposure for the freshers, and they exhibited their talents. July 31st, department faculties and students joined hands together and put a students' bazaar, Stuba. Department of Business Administration did a food fest. Department of Computer Science did a tech fest. Department of Hotel Management did a food surprise. Department of Social Work did fun fair. August 15th, Independence Day, Commander Ashwin J. Fernandez retired from Kodaikanal International School, hoisted the flag and gave us the speech. August 20th, Dr. George Abraham Prem Kumar, a digital transformation, innovation evangelist and artificial intelligence scientist, conducted a session on the faculty on team building, creativity, innovation and new product development. August 21st, Mr. Axel Angeli, founder, 50 experts, advisors, aliens and director, Logos World Technology and Research from Germany, conducted a virtual session on digital transformation and the vision towards it. August 23rd, Mr. Sadiq Pasha, Regional Retail Manager, Eurocafobes Limited, took a session on artificial intelligence in University, processing through the town, talking about Gandhian thoughts, especially on ahimsa. Mr. David, social activist, was there to give away the message on Gandhian thoughts, and we dispersed from there. October 6th, Professor Lakshmi Chand, member faculty panel with Indo Chamber and Chamber of Commerce, gave us a speech on young minds to focus on passion, goals and expectations for the future. October 7th, KCC alumni Ms. Sanjana Komandri, Associate Vice President, SBI Life Insurance and Certified Insurance Anti-Fraud Professional, spoke on insurance and also her reflections on her time in KCC. October 31st, National Unity Day was celebrated. November 15th, Children's Day, faculty put up a show as students would enjoy them. November 20th, with coordination with Krishnan Administrative Service, Department of Hotel Management Catering, a carnival and food festival was conducted, tagged as Zeal 2K21, meaning action follows heart, based on the Hollywood theme. The money that was collected, up to 33,000 rupees, is donated to Korsok Community Services, done for the entire Kodaikanal community. November 29th, Christmas play under the leadership of Chaplain Jacinth, Professor Pinky and Professor Leena came out on the light of Christmas. January 3rd, academic classes resumed. Professor Dr. Joseph Devadasan was there to speak on a call to reflect, a call to serve, a call to glorify. 22nd January, faculty development program was conducted with ice-breaking session, the theme, Restoring Your Inner Self, by Professor Pinky, Associate Dean. Republic Day, 26th, Chairman and Principal was the guest to hoist the national flag and spoke on freedom for all. 27th January special webinar was conducted on the resource person was Dr. Mariadas, Reverend Dr. Mariadas S.J., Principal St. Xavier's College, Palayam Kotai, and the topic, the next normal, emerging stronger from the coronavirus pandemic. 17th January, Department of Social Work initiated student-run cafe named Bison Cafe, Home Cafe. 16th February, Fashion Week was conducted and the students had a fabulous time. Morning assembly, as always, uninterrupted, physical and online, goes every morning, 9 o'clock. It has become our nature. Student college seminar, every outgoing student, it gives a seminar to the entire college. Vox News is done by the English department on a weekly basis. International, national, regional news is brought, and then campus updates are also done. Etiquette classes led by Professor Vivekananda on multiple areas are done, practiced, and given wide ideas of etiquette. Activities is a regular feature on Saturday, doing a lot of social activities in the town as well as on the campus. Sports and games we have done virtual as well as physical sports this year. Examination, always we have had as per the calendar. This year, sir, we have started a new thing with MCQ. 50% is online exam and 50% with written exam. We want our students to be ready for both, whether it is working from home or working from office. Alumni Association is very strong. Thousands of students connected all over the world with us. Office of Foreign Nationals, all the foreign nationals are taken proper with rules and regulations. Professor Lena takes care of that office. KCC departmental highlights, Department of Business Administration, Commerce and Foreign Trade, amalgamation of Fiesta, Management Fest Tuba 2021. National conference was conducted on 22nd September. Topic, Banking Landscape in the Current Century and FinTech Revolution by Mr. P. Pradeep Kumar, former Managing Director of State Bank of India and State Bank of Travancore, Chief Information Officer, Deputy Managing Director of Global Markets, Country Head of US Operation, gave the keynote address. 897 registered for the conference, around 1,000 participated for the conference through Zoom, YouTube, and Facebook. Seminar goes on. Internships were done by all the students. Department of Computer Science and Information Technology. International conference was done by new opportunities and challenges in the augmented intelligence and Internet of Things. On 23rd September, 600 delegates across the globe via Zoom, YouTube, and Facebook were there. And the resource person, Mr. Michael, Executive Director, Verizon, New York, and Easwarilingam, Global Delivery Manager, ERP and SAP, Merck Group, Bangalore, were there. Tech Fest was organized by the Department of Computer Science. Departmental seminar continued. Department activities, guest lecture by Spring Boot Framework on 23rd July 2021. Dr. T. Russo, Associate Consultant, Wipro Limited, Chennai, conducted and on the 3rd of August 2021, digital disruption topic, digital disruption as topic, conducted by Mr. Om Prakash Balaya, e-commerce technologist. Department of Hotel Management, orientation, seminars, internships were done regularly. This year we brought back the food festival, conducted with the coordination with KS Carnival. About 18 various dishes were served. Etiquette classes are conducted by the catering department for their dining and other manners. Department of English Mass Communication, with the coordination with Department of Social Work, the department conducted the International Conference on Human Rights Fundamentals on 24th September. Internships is conducted on a regular basis. Industrial visits, the department had a visit to the Hindu regional office at Madurai on December 2nd. The students attended the session on news journalism in print media, followed by a tour of the printing press facilities at the plant. Vox News is a weekly program brought by the English department. The world, national, regional, KCC updates are presented by the English department. Department of Social Work, department orientation seminar, again conducted in order. The field work organization orientation. They visited Madurai Health and Leprosy Relief Center, Creative Women Development and Foundation, Family Planning Association of India, Young Men Christian Association, and Kirudi Archaeological Site. Special sessions, Professor Pinky, Professor Ashish, and Professor Dr. Bharanidharan organized special sessions on different topics. Outstanding presentations needs outstanding preparation. Orientation on research projects, basic of theater and ways of communication and use of body language on stage. Conference on 2021, Department of Social Work and English successfully completed their international conference on human rights fundamentals, the Indian perspective. The keynote address was by Mr. Henry Tiffane, People's Watch special social activist from Madurai, Dr. Vaidegi Vijaykumar, Vice Chancellor of Mother Teresa Women's University, were there as panel, and Ms. Semalar Jabaraj, Ms. Brida Adege, Ms. Grace Banu, Dr. Ip Verghese. Paper presentation and quiz were moderated by them. Rural camp, The rural camp for 6 days from 1st December to 6th December 2021 was done in Uppathara, a panchayat in Idukki district, Kerala. The social work trainees were able to learn and understand the importance of community, of how community plays a major role in our society. The social work trainees learned how to adjust and utilize the resources that are available in the community. The social work trainees understood about responsibility of community health center, panchayat, agriculture office, and schools in rural areas. Online organization orientation. They went on online orientation was done by Cross Global India, Thuvakam, James Children Home, Global Concern India, Daivu Boys Home. Department magazine Socio Rivista was introduced this year. Spotlight on KCC faculty. Dr. Bharanidharan, Assistant Professor in Department of Social Work, has published a book titled Concepts of Psychology by Authors Press, New Delhi, and it has also been updated in the Amazon. The book was released on 8th November, Monday, 2021, by the Chairman and Principal, Dr. Sam Abraham. Office of Spiritual Life was established from the beginning. The physiological well-being of the students and faculty of the college is taken care. It has an in-house chaplain, Mr. Jacinth Calabraj, who takes care of organizing various activities, indulging students to have strong mental health, strength. Some of the most significant responsibilities of OSL are student counseling, choir and messages, counseling when recommended, inspirational talk on Monday, Kingdom Center Church service, Sermon on the Mount, Christmas Day celebration, more specifically encounter session are for the believers and followers of Christ volunteering to gain spiritual growth. Physical Education Department, we had our annual sports meet on 28th annual sports meet on Dr. Geeta Abraham on 28th January declared the sports open. Mr. Satish Kumar, Physical Director, Sri Narayana Guru Polytechnic College, Coimbatore, former Physical Education Director of KCC, was the chief guest. The John House won the overall championship. Mark House, Matthew House, Luke House were also participating with enthusiasm. National Service Scheme this year with a special camp done in KCA Colony, Prakasapuram. The camp was held for 9 days in November 2021. The camp provided free land to Mr. Rasaya, non-teaching staff, and economically backward who've been working at Kodaikanal Christian College for the last 17 years. Camp underwent on groundbreaking work to lay the foundation of a building for a house that was done in 2021. Other highlights, KCC has started its registration in Dare to Compete, D2C, a community engagement platform for learning, interacting through gamification of and will benefit graduating students for more placement and different organization. KCC has printed its yearbook called Reflector as an annual magazine, and it will be released today by from us to our Vice Chancellor. Value-added programs such as Diploma in IELTS has been very helpful for the graduates who wish to pursue their higher studies abroad. KCC conducts unique examination on listening and comprehension, creativity and innovation, and business planning to inculcate thinking process and improve innovative thinking. The college also continues to help deserving students through scholarships with an endowment of rupees 4,93,000. Placement service from TCS, HCL, GBox, Terrestrial Sales Associate, Astrid International Aviation, and others are lined up. Faculty meetings are a regular process in KCC. Ending note, during the course of this academic year, Kodaikanal Christian College has embraced a hybrid form of which emphasizes the new normal education system comprising physical and virtual mode of pedagogy. KCC management, faculty, staff and students keep their heads high in discharging their duties and responsibilities. I conclude with an affirmation, sir, that by grace of God Almighty, we will forget the past, but we will focus on the future. We also promise that we will be the light to show the world to become a better place, to remove the darkness in the society. Now I come to the next important time. This has been our waiting moment. It's going to be for a graduation address by Professor Dr. M. Krishnan. It is such an honor to introduce. He doesn't need any introduction, but the list is very long. And I would like to read as quickly as possible. Positions held. Vice Chancellor, Central University of Tamil Nadu at moment. Vice Chancellor, Madurai Kamaraj University, 19 to 21. Professor, Department of Biotech Chemistry, Central University of Rajasthan, 16 to 19. Chairperson, School of Environmental Sciences, Bharatidasan University, 2010 to 16. Professor and Head, Department of Environmental Biotechnology, Bharatidasan University, 2003 to 2015. Reader and Head of the Department of Environmental Biotechnology, Bharatidasan University, 2002 to 2003. Reader, Department of Biotechnology, School of Life Sciences, Bharatidasan University, from 1995 to 2002. Senior Lecturer, Department of Biotechnology, School of Life Sciences, Bharatidasan University, 1994 to 1995. Lecturer, Department of Plant Science, Bharatidasan University, 1989 to 1994. Administrative recognition, Senate member, Bharatidasan University. Coordinator, DST, Pursue Program Working Committee. Coordinator, Bharatidasan University, Business Development Cell. Special Officer, Library, Bharatidasan University. Syndicate Member, Bharatidasan University. Dean, Academics, Central University of Rajasthan. Coordinator, Department of Yoga, Central University, Rajasthan. Dean, Accreditation, Ranking, Collaboration and Internalization, Central University of Rajasthan. Position held in International Institute. Exchange Visiting Scientist, DST, DAD Award, Germany. Exchange Visiting Scientist, Senior INSA Exchange Program, University of Munster, Germany. Exchange Visiting Scientist, Hungary. Research Stay Fellowship, Hungary, 2009. Visiting Research Fellow, ESRC, Genomics, University of Edinburgh, UK. Exchange of Visiting Scientists, Indo-UK Collaboration Project, UK, 2007. Commonwealth Fellow, University of Exeter, Falmouth, UK, 2006-7. Visiting Scientist, Junior INSA Exchange Program, Department of Biotechnology, Okayama University of Science, Japan, 1992-93. Awards and honors. I think I would like to wait for to listen to you, sir. And the pages are innumerable. Sir, you are a teacher. We are also your students. Elsewhere, you might have taught in a classroom. But to us, you teach us through your life, your lifestyle, your living. The word goes, whatever you do, do it as if you do unto the Lord. Sir, you have practiced that in life. You have taken every step that the Lord God Almighty has walked you through your life, holding your hand, step by step, taking life one day at a time. Having reached the highest honor of being the Vice Chancellor of the Central University, the Chancellor being the President of India, directly working under his awesome presence. Our prayers will continue for you, sir. Even as a teacher, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam reached to be the first citizen of India. May God continue to lead you, sir, in that way. We call on the graduation address by Professor M. Krishnan.
My dear and respected Dr. Sam Abraham, Chairman and Principal of this great college, doing lot of work to the people, to the public, to the country. And my dear respected, the dignitaries from various parts of the Kodaikanal, parents, students, and my faculty members, media friends. Good morning to everybody. Of course, I left out my wife is sitting here. Sorry for that. Good morning to everybody. Thank you very much, sir, for giving that a long biodata. But I enjoyed your report covering 15 pages. I don't know how you work for that, how you plan for that, how your students are involving this one. It's a great success at that. I congratulate you. My dear students, this is that more than the graduation day, it's a great ceremony in your life. We have to enjoy that. Now in this, the great ceremony, I have also joined with my wife because I also want to enjoy as you enjoyed today. But my dear students, you have to recall that the days where you enter and when you are leaving. You see that such a beautiful environment you have the college. First, thanks to the management to provide such a wonderful campus for my young students to study different kinds of program. Number two, my teachers, my fellow teachers. If I am asking them, they are from the different place and they are from different parts of the country. But today, they join together to provide the education to you. So we have to always think about them wherever we are. Number three, very important people, my parents, your parents. They had sleepless nights to see the occasion. I don't know, I am also a poor agriculture family. My parents wants to see that, how my child is going to get the graduation degree. They don't expect anything from you. They expect how you are going to live as a good citizen of India. That is the thing they are expecting. So we have to owe our parents all the time. My dear students, I think now you are in joyful mood. You are going to get the degree, you complete your education. But if you are putting a question on you, whether my degree is going to help for my future, definitely no. Definitely no. If you want to sign in your future, my dear young students, if you are walked through our country or any nation, it's more of challenges and also competition. Why? Because my people expecting so many things from you. It's a right place I have to register here. There are about 1,000 universities are in India. I am repeating all my convocation address. 1,000 universities in India. more than 45,000 colleges, 200 research institutions. My dear young students, why none of them are not reaching the global ranking? What is the problem? We don't have that scientist in India, or we don't have the grant in India, or we are not publishing the papers in good journals. We are the toppers in all the aspects. But where we are lacking, our great leader Mahatma Gandhi registered 19th century itself. When I want to recognize or respect the higher education to provide product to my society, then only I can respect my higher education. Where we are lacking? Why we are lacking? You kindly put the questions in front of you. But I know that our correspondent principal rightly told that even the COVID conditions we are working, they had done a lot of things. But to contribute to the higher education, we have to collaborate with so many people. I think my young students know that. Biologist, biotechnologist, medical people, pharmaceutical people, industry people, everybody should come together to develop a vaccine for coronavirus. Within 2 years. My dear students, how many years we are seeing HIV? But why there is no vaccine? Why there is no vaccine? The pressure is not in public. A group of people affected, so we don't care about it. But the coronavirus, what is that? It's infected to my relatives, father, brothers, living in my country. So there is a pressure. I need a vaccine. Within 2 years, we are succeeding in development in the vaccines. I don't know how many of you know that 86 variety of coronavirus is completely sequenced. That's a biological innovations. Based on that, vaccine has come out. Thanks to our government of India and government of Tamil Nadu. They had given enough vaccines to my people. Now this third wave is also infected, but fortunately we don't have the more death on that. So that is mean any work, my dear young students, wherever you are, anywhere else you need a collaborative work. You have to have the cooperations among yourselves. Then only you can succeed on that country. Today, because of that problem, morning onwards, yesterday night onwards, we are crying. Ukraine with Russia. So please pray for that. The peaceful world should come again. The second very important point, kindly come out from the boundary. When I am studying biotechnology, I should not say that I will work and I will thought only biotechnology. It's not possible. It's not possible. Your curriculum, I am sorry to say, it will not give the lead to your future life. It's not possible. It may give your degree. Please, young students, keep it in your mind. As a Vice Chancellor, I registered here. Your curriculum will give the degree. Today you are going to receive that. But degree alone will not help you to go for the future. To go for the future, you have to come out from the boundary. I should know that each and every subject. Today morning, We had that invasive processing in mathematics. What is that? How many of my students know that? Since my wife is a medical doctor, she knows that. How the invasive theory is going to work on your ECG, your X-ray. It's not by single people. Please listen very carefully. They have to work together. They have to work together. They have to come out from the boundary. Even my elders know that when you want to have the ECG, we have to go for a medical company or a agency where I have to be wait for a long time. I have to take the ECG. But today, a small machine with you, a doctor or a technician, bring to your house and take that your ECG. Development. How it hums. Kindly think about it. It's because of that what you called come out from the boundary. When USA sequenced own vaccine, own coronavirus, India equally sequenced it. But I want to register here, when I'm sorry to say, that in 1990, I think my scientists or my people studying in science, they know that they went for the human genome sequence. I don't know now, today, how many of students know that, how many genes in your body, how many genes is going to express properly. So we want to study in 1990. That time our scientists want to collaborate with the international platform. They didn't allow that. Because how it's going to help you? But today, the sequence is helping us to go for artificial intelligence, machine learning, 3D printing, and finally gene editing. Sir rightly told that. So now we have the capability to take out your modified gene and also put a original gene there. That is called CRISPR. Don't worry about it. That's possible now. So how it's happened? It's because of that what you mean. Come out from the boundary. That is the second sutra, you should learn that. Third one is very important, sustainability. Sustainability, what do you mean? Today, since you got the pressure on that coronavirus, death, not far away, it's in my family, it's my relative, it's by my village. So you got the pressure, you got the vaccine. But it should maintain the sustainability for all the disease. All the disease. But we have the mind saying that, including me. It's affected somebody, why I should work on that? But sustainability is not like that. You should work for that. Even when a fellow is going to die, today, even a Russian soldier or a Ukraine soldier, don't worry about it. We have to pray. It should not be happen again. We are not entered into the politics, but we have to pray for the humans. Why we have to accept it? So, sustainability, third sutra. Number 4. Kindly, my students should answer for that after the convocation. What you called globalization. Even I am asking my faculty in this Christian college, they will say, sir, globalization. I will bring the students from abroad. I will send my student to abroad. I will do my research by exchange of scientists and students. That is not a globalization. That is not. When you are going to attract that foreign country for your product, synthesized in India, that is called globalization. Tell that one product. Tell that one thingly. I think my elders knows that. My press people know that. So where is our Thindukkal technology? That's a lock technology had gone. திண்டுக்கல் பூட்டு எங்கே சென்றது? Where the technology had gone. Every house we have the Navtal. Where is the technology? Sir, my dear students, elders, when I am talking about, I don't know how many of you know that there is a small place called Satur near Virudunagar. When I am asking my students what you know about Chatur, immediately they will say Karachev. How many of you know that the fountain pen nib, manufactured in Satur and supplied to throughout the world? Throughout the world. Now technology has gone. Like that, I can have a very big list. But my dear students, what I want to repeat that, number one, you need a collaborative work. Number two, you have to come out from your boundary. Number three, you should have that sustainability. Number three, globalization. Sir, our Sundar Pichai too, Krishnan from IBM, they are as a CEOs, they are living in different countries. Why we are not giving the same mind in India? Sir, I think 2 days, 1 week before, I think you read the paper. I hope so. Our Nobel Prize winner, C.V. Raman, Chandrasekhar Raman, didn't have any endowment in Tamil Nadu. Then how my students know that? I think my all faculty members know that. The first research paper he submitted is in the age of 14. First paper. No recognition here, the Madras presidency. He was invited to Calcutta presidency. So this is the case. I request to my students and parents, don't forget our culture, our tradition, wherever you are. Each and every village is having its own tradition. As our great Honorable Prime Minister rightly told that, don't forget about your culture in the village. That's the backbone of your development. So when you have the all four sutra, having sitting in a room or in your room in the house, it's not possible to succeed. Take the example. From Velunachiyar to today, as my correspondent rightly told that my great scientist, even people are saying that dying, but we never feel that he already died. That's my great scientist Abdul Kalam. They didn't get a position in a single day. It's not possible. See that the education didn't help them. Sir, our Karmaveerar Kamaraj, what's the education he had it? Imagine that. Where is that Mahatma Gandhi? Even his education, but he didn't apply that. He applied the Ahimsa. But my Abdul Kalam, I don't know how many of you read about that, the history of Abdul Kalam. Sir, in the age of 6 years, age of 6, he put the newspaper to that each and every, what you call houses in Rameshwaram. He came from a poor family. One incident I can tell, how he lived. You take the example. Sir, I went to his house because I love his family. I have to die like Abdul Kalam. I am not talking about President of India. No. As a scientist I am talking. I went there. In the 5 years term, you know that the family visited that Delhi only 3 times. His brother told that, I asked him, why you didn't visit that President house? He told that, Thambi, whenever we are visiting, he is paying all the money to the government. He is not spending government money to family. That is the President of India. And also, he loves the students, young students, children. So what I try to tell that, there is no replacement of hard work. Without hard work, you can't win the race. As I told that, if you want to come out from your challenge, competition, hard work is very important. That, you have to do that. How that, you take all the example as I rightly told that, the degree is not going to help you. As everybody is today talking, skill. You have to have your own skill. Today I was told that near about 40 or 50 students are going to get that degree. How I can differentiate it? By not having the gold medal in the subject. I will say that what type of skill they are having apart from the subject. That is a very, very important thing. So whether you have that computer skill, communication skill, any skill I can say, you should have that. Apart from your subject, you have to have the skill. Then only you can win that, what you called, as my chairman rightly told that, forget about everything, live for the future. That is a very important thing. My dear students, if Vice Chancellor like us, if you allow me to talk, the whole morning I can talk. But I don't know, we have a lot of programs to do that. Today, what we feel that, I think including all my faculty here, we feel that we are the superior of the universe. Human beings, we are the superior of the universe. But a small virus teaching to us. A small virus teaching to us. My dear friend, if you are not living properly, if you are not taking your environment properly, I will kill you. After the virus comes, now everybody is putting mask, everybody is going for the sanitation, everybody wants with a very careful with the environment. Why not earlier? We don't care about it. I will tell that when I am getting a chocolate at Singapore, after eating the chocolate wrapper, I put it inside my coat. But in India, I can throw it through my car. Am I right? But today, we are careful. We had we had at Madurai, we had a wonderful seminar in collaborating with the NIMHANS, that is a Bangalore Institute. So rather than infected people, the people living in that around that co-virus infected area, they are psychosociologically affected. They don't want to go near. They don't want to speak to the people, infected people. All the time they want to, what you call, identify some mistake from the government. No. We have to work together. One thing I want to tell that, when I joined as a Vice Chancellor of Madurai Kamaraj University, I could see that 5 or 10 peacocks go around here. But because of the COVID, when I leave that Madurai Kamaraj University 2021, you know that 100 peacocks were there. Thousands of birds were there. Why? The human invasion is not there. The COVID help us to keep the environment clean. I can, thanks to co-virus at any time, at every time. Now we have the vaccines, no problem. Right? So, my dear students, kindly take. Only one thing I can tell that and complete it. When Honorable Prime Minister Modi, when he wants to talk about, fit in India. Fit in India. My dear young students, I don't know how many of you, I'm not talking about politics. When he took the example, where you know that? It's from Tamil Nadu. What is that? When I heard that talk, I surprised where he got the information. Number one, Koli Kundu Vilayadungal. You know that? How many of students I know that? The Koli Kundu Vilayadungal. I surprised to see that. Why is Prime Minister saying that Koli Kundu Vilayadungal? Even in my house, they are not allowing me to do that. But he is telling that when you are going to play the Koli Kundu, your fingers are going to get the strength. Your fingers are going to get the strength. Your handwriting is going to improve. Because of your handwriting and regular practice, your gray area of your brain is going to activate it. Scientifically, it's proved. Second one is, kindly recall that, Pannanguli Vilayadungal. My mother didn't know that. She didn't have that any education. But where fingers with mathematics we can play. How I can put the coin properly to win the game. Competition. The third play, it is all noted by the Fit in India program. The third one is Pandi Vilayadudal. That is called Nundi Vilayadudal. Where the menstrual cycle of the girl is going to regularized when the girl is going to play Pandi. So where are you? Where we are? Where we are? Everything is available in our village. So when I joined as a Vice Chancellor, first order I put it. You can do anything in higher education. But kindly take care of my 75 villages around your Madurai Kamaraj University. Then only I am happy. So that's the way higher education should be. And my students, those who are going to get the degree, they have to live like that. With this, what I want to complete my talk, I am going to tell in Tamil, kindly translate with friends, those who don't, they don't know Tamil. I want to live. முதியோர்களுடன் ஒரு வாழ்க்கை. முதியோர்களுடன் ஒரு வாழ்க்கை. முற்றத்துடன் ஒரு வீடு. முற்றம், I don't know how many of you know that. திண்ணை. முற்றத்துடன் ஒரு வீடு. சிட்டு குருவியினுடன் ஒரு வாழ்க்கை. இறைவா எனக்கு கொடு என்று கேட்டு நீங்கள் அனைவரும் நன்றாக வாழ வேண்டும் என்று வாழ்த்தி, I wish you all the best future. Thank you very much for giving me.
Thank you, sir, for the words of wisdom. The students who've been here for 3 years, 2 years, 5 years, we have put them on rigorous training, rigorous work and everything. But today is the icing of the cake. Your words have really highlighted them, and they have taken decisions for the future, what steps to take. Your words of get out of the barriers, sustainability, global thinking will zeal them to take forward in the days to come. Thank you, sir, for your committed and continuous advice that you have given. Every word has penetrated into the hearts of our students. I'm sure the parents are also sitting here with a gratitude that such a noble person to come. And the reason why I was reading most of the resume was they should know where it's coming from, and what it can do to them. Sir, we again promise you, we'll keep you in prayers to take you for greater heights in the days to come. I'd like to give a memento at this time to the Vice Chancellor. Please. May I call on the departments to present their candidates, please.
Honorable Sir, I proudly present unto you this outgoing students of Master of Business Administration program from Kodaikanal Christian College. Miss Brindasri, Miss Preeta, Miss Rajamal Manimala, Miss Catherine Maria, Mr. Alvin Abraham. Miss Brindasri. Miss Preeta. Miss Preeta. Miss Rajamal Manimala. Miss Catherine Maria. Mr. Alvin Abraham. Honorable Sir, I proudly present unto you this outgoing students of Bachelor of Business Administration program from Kodaikanal Christian College. Mr. Ashish Philip, Mr. Bessin Joy, Mr. Blessing Daniel David, Mr. Freddie Sam Yohanan, Mr. Santosh Khanna, Mr. Rishi Daniel Benny, Mr. Ashish T. Philip. Mr. Bessin Joy. Mr. Blessing Daniel. Mr. Freddie Sam Yohanan. Mr. Santosh Khanna. Mr. Rishi Daniel Benny.
Honorable Sir, I proudly present unto you these outgoing students of Bachelor of Commerce with Computer Application program from Kodaikanal Christian College. Miss Harita Satya, Miss Kushbu, Mr. Abhishek George, Mr. Aju Thomas Augustine, Mr. Emmanuel E. Mr. B. Bal Kribagaran.
Honorable Sir, I proudly present unto you these outgoing student of Bachelor of Computer Application Program from Kodaikanal Christian College, Mr. Samuel Jacob Tebelin. Honorable Sir, I proudly present unto you these outgoing students of Bachelor of Computer Science, Networking and Security Program from Kodaikanal Christian College, Mr. Jerin Rabi Kurian, Mr. Soundar, Mr. Syed Mohammed, Mr. Vibhu, Mr. Vijay Skaushki, Mr. Mohamed Mohammed Muzan Uzur, Mr. Ludis Parker,
Honorable Sir, I proudly present unto you these outgoing students of Bachelor of Social Work Program from Kodaikanal Christian College, Ms. Kezia Mol Sumesh, Ms. Kriba Angelin, Ms. Kokilavani, Ms. Narmala Ellen Gupta, Ms. Sandra Sunil, Ms. Sharon Reggie, Mr. Arjun, Mr. Joy Matthews, Mr. Rahul, Ms. Kezia Mol Sumesh. Ms. Kriba Angelin. Ms. Kokilavani. Ms. Namrata Ellen Gupta. Ms. Sandra Sunil. Ms. Sharon Reggie. Mr. Arjun. Mr. Joy Matthews. Mr. K.B. Rahul.
Honorable Sir, I proudly present unto you these outgoing students, Bachelor of Arts in English with Mass Communication and Journalism program from Kodaikanal Christian College. Mr. Chidambaram V. Ms. Raja Rajeshwari. Ms. Pavitra Kannan. Ms. Onijomo Aishat Adekemi.
Honorable Sir, I proudly present unto you the outgoing students of Bachelor of Science in Hotel Management and Catering Science program from Kodaikanal Christian College, Mr. M. Monish Jebaston. Mr. J. Akash, Mr. Jitesh, M. Monish Jebaston, J. Akash, Mr. Jitesh,
Now the award winners. Class topper from the class of 2022, Mr. Freddie Sam Jonathan, 3rd BBA. Miss Harita Satya from 3rd BCom. Mr. Vibhu R.S., 3rd BSc NS. Miss Kiruba Angeline from 3rd BSW. Miss Anijoma Aishat Kaneme, 3rd BA English. Award for Excellence in Academics in the undergraduate courses from the class of 2020 goes to Mr. Vibhu R.S., 3rd BSc NS. Award for Excellence in Fine Arts in the undergraduate courses from the class of 2020 goes to Ms. Narmada Ellen Gupta, 3rd BSW. Award for Excellence in Sports in the undergraduate courses from the class of 2020 goes to again Miss Harita Satya, 3rd BCom. Sojay Cherian Award for Excellence in the Fine Arts in the postgraduate courses from the class of 2020 goes to Miss Preeta, 2nd MBA. Sino Jose Award for Excellence in Sports in the postgraduate courses from the class of 2020 goes to Miss Rajamal Manimala, 2nd MBA. Outstanding Sportswoman Award from the class of 2020 goes to Mr. Arjun A., 3rd BSW. Outstanding Sportswoman Award from the class of 2020 goes to Miss Haritha Satya, 3rd BCom CA. Best NSS Volunteer Award from the class of 2020 goes to Mr. Sounder K, 3rd BSc NS. Office of Spiritual Life Leader Award goes to Miss Narmada Ellen Guptan, 3rd BSW. Kodaikanal Administrative Service Award for the class of 2020, Miss Animo Aishad, President, Miss Catherine Maria, Secretary, Miss Kesiamul Sumesh, Academic Affairs, Mr. Raju Thomas Augustine, Domestic Affairs, Mr. Freddie Sam Jonathan, Cultural Affairs, Miss Kruba Angeline K, Sports Affairs. College Sports Captain Award from the class of 2020 goes to Mr. Arjun A, 3rd BSW. College Sports Vice Captain Award from the class of 2020 goes to Ms. Kushbu R, 3rd BCom. College House Captain and Vice Captain Awards. Matthew House Captain Mr. Santosh Khanna, 3rd BBA. Vice Captain Ms. Haritha Satya, 3rd BCom. Mark House Captain Mr. Vijesh Kaushik, 3rd BSc NS. Vice Captain Ms. Sandra Sunil, 3rd BSW. Luke House Captain Mr. Emmanuel E, 3rd BCom. Vice Captain Ms. Amrita Ellen Gupta, 3rd BSW. John House Captain Ms. Rogidan R, 2nd BCA. Vice Captain Ms. Kushbu R, 3rd BCom CA. Each and every KCC student something to dream at the end of the day of convocation to get one important award. For the first time in KCC history, the lady of KCC and gentleman of KCC scoring was very close in fractions of even 0.05, 0.02. So that The award committee and the management recommended to give 2 lady of KCC and 2 gentlemen of KCC. This time they are sharing this award. The gentlemen of KCC shared by Mr. Freddie Sam Jonathan, 3rd BBA, Mr. Jerin Jobin Gorian, 3rd BSCNS. The lady of KCC shared by Ms. Namrata Ellen Guptan, 3rd BSW, Ms. Vanijmo Aishat Academy, 2nd, 3rd BA English. I would like to invite our chairman and principal, Dr. Sam Abraham, to release our college reflector annual magazine to our beloved chief guest in this auspicious occasion.
May I have the graduating students come forward and take the pledge, please? Come forward, stand in a line. No, you can be in a row, one behind the other. No, facing me in row. 4 or 5 people or more. 10 also can be done. Give your arm stretch a hand distance. Abhishek, move. A little more. There are more people to come. Maybe I should have stand there, it's all. Okay. Are we ready? Bashir, ready? We shall, in thought, word, and deed, ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties in our profession, and shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our university. We shall uphold and advance social order and the well-being of our fellow members, and shall devote all our energy to promote the unity and integrity and secular ideals of our country. We also affirm that we are transformed in mind, body, and soul through the holistic education we have received it from KCC. We acknowledge that we are a class above, never to be served but ever to serve. We pledge to carry the love of humanity, unity in brotherhood, and ethical purity. We strongly believe to forget the past, and focus on the future. We put our trust and faith in God. We will be the light to make the world a better place. Thank you. You may go back to your seat. For the first time, we are introducing the Valedictorian of the year, the batch 2022, to say a few words and give away thanks. Miss Onijimo Aisha Adikme.
Keep on pursuing, keep on learning, don't ever give up. Can anyone guess who those brave words are from? Yes, those are the words of our chairman and principal, Dr. Sam Abraham. A very good afternoon to our highly esteemed chief guest, Dr. Krishnan, our beloved chairman and principal, Dr. Sam Abraham, our vice principal, Dr. Vijay Raghunathan, our associate provost, Dr. A.B. Thomas, our associate dean, Professor Pinky, proud parents, friends, family, students, and most of all, the graduating class of 2022. I'm honored to stand before you today and reflect on our collective journey in this college. The past 3 years have been tough, but now we are all here to celebrate our triumphs, achievements, our victories, and the journey which we have all embarked on towards our future destination. First, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to our beloved chairman and principal, Dr. Sam Abraham. Sir, you played an important role in modeling our personality and constantly encouraging us. I also like to thank the entire management, faculty, non-teaching staff, because without your support, we would not have made it to this point of life. When we started our first year in KCC, no one knew how things would be. Things changed in few months due to the unpredicted pandemic. While the pandemic was on, KCC did not waste any time or compromise on our studies. We immediately adjusted to the new normal. Our experience with COVID is what makes us stand apart from other batch. This class would forever remember how we'd wake up 5 minutes before Google classes, cook lunch and do other activities while classes were ongoing, hear the faint cry of kids in the background of our Google classes, and of course, our constant excuse of bad network. Thank you, teachers, for putting up and being patient with us. Each of us has our own unique experience here at KCC, a combination of good times, times of last-minute studying, times of rushing down for the assembly, times of homesickness, but also time of watching each other become the best version of ourselves. Times of watching our fellow students break their agitations and coming forward confidently to present their college seminars. Times of watching people who never danced before dance for the very first time during the youth parliament and KCC cultural events. Times of friendship. Times of watching people who are conserved emerge victorious during the sports day. Yes, we can say that KCC has become our home for the past 3 years. Graduation marks the end of yet another extraordinary chapter in our lives. With this chapter closed, I'm sure that many of us are already anxious about starting the next. For sure, KCC has made this chapter of our life very colorful and unique. We have learned a lot in terms of academics, as well as from our friends who have come from different parts of the world. All of us had different backgrounds when we entered here in KCC, but today we are all living as proud students of KCC. Graduating class of 2022, when you leave here today, be proud, celebrate what you have accomplished, and look ahead with an eye towards how you too can be an inspiration to others. We sing every Monday, never to be served, but ever to serve. Congratulations, graduating class of 2022. We did it. All our hard works are finally pay off, and we are ready to take the next big step into life. Go forth and be the light. Thank you.
Thank you, Aisha, for those beautiful words. I dissolve the graduation ceremony. Before the singers come for the national anthem, I may request you, all of you, to stand for the national anthem. And lunch is prepared, and please have lunch. And in the afternoon, there's going to be cultural program, entertainment for all the guests. Do not miss it. The students have taken efforts to do that presentation for you all. So have lunch and come back to the hall. To be standing till the procession is over.